What's up everybody, this is Teacher Ivan from NextGen Academy. Our goal in this channel is to help you achieve your highest potential and to help you understand subjects in the easiest and the most efficient way. If you'd like to get more tips and tricks on how to achieve A star in your IGCSE, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. Lastly, if you need any help in your studies, you can always head on to our website, link in the below, or our Instagram, drop us a DM and we'll be able to help you. Enjoy this video and I wish you all the best.
Okay, we are going to continue the second part of May-June 2024, paper 1-3. Okay, let's go to question 7. A 6-digit number is to be formed using the digits 0 to 9. 6-digit number cannot start with 0. Each digit can be used at most once in any 6-digit number. Find how many of these 6-digit number are divisible by 5. Okay, I think this question came up quite a number of times already. So what are the two different conditions that we need to consider for this? First one, n in 5, then the other one, n in 0, okay? So ends with 5, then ends in 0. Okay, why we need to separate into 5 and 0? Because digits that are divisible by 5 is either 5 or 0, but there are two different ways of calculating. If I use 5 on my last digit, I cannot use in the first digit already. But if I use 0 in the last digit, 0 cannot be in the first digit anyway. Okay, so that is the difference in both the calculations. So I will draw out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 line like this. So if last digit is 5, okay, my first digit will be 1 to 9, but without 5. So how many digits do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I will have 8 digits, 8 choices here. So I put 8 here. Then after that, my second one, let's say I use 1 already. So I will have 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, no 5. 0, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I will still have another 8 choices here. Got it? Okay, then here 7, 6, 5. Okay, this one is 1 choice only. You multiply all of it together, you get 1, 3, 4, 4, 0. Okay, if its ends is in 0, slightly different. Last digit, 0. First digit, I can use all 1 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I will have 9 choices here. Second one, so after I use 2 digits, I'm left with 8, 7, 6, 5. Multiply all of this, you will get 1, 5, 1, 2, 0. 1, 5, 1, 2, 0 plus 1, 3, 4, 4, 0. Okay, the total number of combination, you will get 2, 8, 5, 6, 0. This is your total. Okay, question B. The number of combinations of... Yeah, you can do 8 before. Okay, you use permutation also can, same thing. Okay, so if you all get the same answer, it should be correct also. Okay, question B. The number of combination of n plus 1 objects taken 13 at a time is equal to 16 times the number of combination of n objects taken 12 at a time. Find the value of n. Let's convert this statement here into an equation first. This is a combination. So n plus 1 C 13 is equals to 16 times n C 12. Okay, remember when we want to solve for questions that has unknown n, we need to use a formula. Okay, what is the formula? If you don't know the formula, you go back to your page 2. You see here. This is your NCR formula. N factorial over n minus r factorial over r factorial. Okay, so you're gonna sub that in. Okay, you can write down this first. N factorial over n minus r factorial, r factorial. Okay, we're gonna put into the formula n plus 1 factorial over n plus 1 minus 13 factorial, 13 factorial equals to 16. Yeah, right on top. 16 n factorial over, maybe I separate it first. Okay, over what's this? N factorial, n minus 12 factorial, 12 factorial. Okay. My goal is that I want to eliminate all n factorials, okay, or any terms that has factorial and n, because I don't know what is n. So what do I need to do? I need to look at this and this term. Okay, both of these terms, they are the same. N plus 1 minus 13 is n minus 12 factorial, right? Okay, this is also n minus 12 factorial. So I don't want to keep writing down. So these two can cancel off with each other. This and this can just cancel. Okay, what do I need to do with these two? Okay, this is what I will do to make it easier to see. I bring these two onto one side. Then all the other terms I bring to the right-hand side. Okay, n plus 1 factorial over n factorial equals to 16 times 13 factorial over 12 factorial. When we want to simplify this, we will expand from the bigger factorial. Okay, the bigger value. N plus 1 or n is bigger. N plus 1, right? So you expand the step here, expand bigger n value factorial. Okay, n plus 1 factorial and n factorial. N plus 1 factorial, how do we expand this? This one we can write it as n plus, I write down the full working here. Okay, n plus 1 times n factorial. We want to match it with the other value. And this one, 16, 13 factorial over 12 factorial. If you don't know what's this value, just type in the calculator. You get 16 times 13. So this and this can cancel off. You'll be left with n plus 1. 16 times 13 equals to 208. N is equals to 207. Okay, how to check also whether it's correct? This one needs to be a whole number. Cannot be decimal place. Decimal place means something wrong already. Okay, number 7. If you are good, please type 7 in the chat. Take note on this unknown n. Recently, very hot, this question. Okay, let's go to question 8. Okay, question 8, just now someone said not so sure how to do this. Line L is the normal to the curve. Y equals to 3, bracket 5x plus 6 power 1 over 2, where x equals to 2. The point negative 2k, where k is a constant, lies on L. Okay, lies on L. You got line L. Okay, which is the normal. Okay, I'll put this one is normal. Find the exact value of k. Sentence look funny, right? Okay, so what they are asking you to find is find the normal to this curve at x equals to 2. Okay, I've got some sort of I got some sort of line like this. Okay, maybe I got one tangent here at x equals to 2. I want to find the normal, which is this line. Okay, then the point negative 2k lies on L. So maybe negative 2k is somewhere here. First thing that we want to do is find the equation of the normal line. Okay, how to find equation of normal line? We need to find the equation of tangent line first. So I write down this equation here. Okay, first thing, find what is your gradient. So dy over dx, which is 3 multiply 1 over 2 5x plus 6 to the power of negative 1 over 2 multiplied by 5, which will get 3 times 5, 15 over 2 5x plus 6 to the power of negative 1 over 2. Okay, this is my expression of dy over dx. Now, I want to find the m value itself. So I'm going to substitute x equals to 2. M is equals to 15 over 2 times 5 times 2 plus 6 to the power of negative 1 over 2. Okay, just calculate this. You'll get 15 over 8. This is gradient of tangent. Okay, gradient of tangent. Gradient of normal, we will negative inverse it. So negative 8 over 15. Okay, I need to find two things or three things. M, then X and Y. X normally they give you already, so you need to find what's your Y value also. So you substitute your X into the Y equation. 3, 5 times 2 plus 6 to the power of 1 over 2, which is equals to 12. Okay, so I got all these important points. This is for my what do you call it? Normal. Okay, normal line. So M is equals to negative 8 over 15. Then I've got 2, 12. Okay, we're gonna substitute this into y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Or if you want to do y equals mx plus c, also can. So y minus 12 equals to negative 8 over 15 x minus 2 minus 8 over 15 x plus 16 over 15 y equals to 8 over 15x. Okay, 16 over 15 plus 12, you will get 196 over 15. This is your equation of normal. Okay, equation of normal is this pink color line here. Okay, I should put this in pink color. Now we want to find the value of k. Value of k is when my x is equals to negative 2. So I'm gonna substitute x equals to substitute this one, negative 2k. So here you get k equals to negative 8 over 15 k plus times negative 2196 over 15. We will get 212 over 50. Okay, number 8, if okay, please type 8 in the chat. Yeah, any equivalent values also can. Okay, let's go number 9. Okay, number 9, I think is actually the graph one is quite tricky. In this question, okay, let's just read here. Displacement is equals to s equals to 4t minus 4 cos 2t plus 4. Find the velocity. Okay, how to find velocity? We'll use Mr. Siva. Okay, when we differentiate s, we get v. Differentiate v, we get a. So to get v, we need to differentiate displacement, ds over dt. So we will get here 4 cos 2t. Cos, we will use this one, s c negative c. Cos will become sine. Okay, so if I just look at this one, cos 2t, this will become negative 2 sine 2t. Okay, so how would I write this? 4t will become 4. The minus 4, you leave it outside first. This one will become minus 2 sine 2t. Plus 4 will become 0. So we will get here 4 plus 8 sine 2t. This is v. Okay, question B. 5-mark question. Okay, on the axis, sketch the velocity time graph for 0 to pi, stating the intercept with the axis in exact form. So they are asking us to sketch this graph out. Okay, y equals to 4 plus 8 sine 2t. Okay, how I will rewrite this first? We do the calculation. We need to sketch out v equals to 8 sine 2t plus 4. This question is actually a trigo graph question. Okay, how do I draw this? 8 sine 2t plus 4. Number 1, we need to know the shape. Okay, they only give us from 0 to pi. But we have to observe all of these. So how does this 8, 2, and 4 affect the whole graph? So number 1, 8, we have to know that this is your amplitude. Okay, your amplitude. So from 1, it become 8, and negative 1 will become negative 8. Okay, 2t, Okay, I explain to you how I would do this. I will start like this. Okay, I will start with, you draw this on your rough paper. Okay, I will start with like this. Just roughly sketch. My original one is like that. Okay, this is sine t, where here will be 1 and -1. Also here is 0, pi, 2 pi. Here is pi over 2. Here is 3 over 2 pi. Okay, we need to know all these values first. Okay, instead of keep writing out over and over again, I will start with this. 8 sine t. So that means here is 8, here is -8. Okay, we have to be clear on this first. So this first graph, 8 sine t. That's how the 8 will affect. 2t. Okay, how would the 2 affect the entire graph? 2 means my period will now become 180 degrees. Okay, that also means that I have to fit 2 periods in 360 degrees. Now I have 0 to pi. That means I'm going to fit one entire period in 180 degrees. I will get this same exact one, just that all these points here will be, you need to go and calculate it. Okay, think like this, 2 period in 360 degrees. That means everything needs to be divided by 2. So I want you all to go and take all this value, you draw this same exact, okay, draw this same exact graph. But right now, all of this value need to be divided by 2. Okay, so here, let's do this one. 2t means all the angles divide 2. Okay, this is what I will do. So here becomes 0, pi over 4, pi over 2, 3 over 4 pi, and then pi. Okay, understand the logic here? Okay, then last one is plus 4. Okay, plus 4 means vertical translation up. Okay, vertical translation. Your graph shift up by 4. Okay, so what would change? When we calculate vertical translation, there are 3 points that are important, which is your maximum, your middle, and your minimum point. This will become 12, 0 will become 4, -8 will become -4. Okay, so you, yeah, I just sketch it out over here. In exam, you don't sketch like this. This one you draw it out somewhere at the side. Okay, so here we will get -4, 4, and what's this? 12. Okay, so here later on they want us to find what is the intercept as well. So my graph will look something like this. Okay, these 2 points we have to go and find also. Okay, everyone understand from here? So the third one is 8 sine. Okay, 8 sine 2t. Now I plus 4 means graph shift up by 4. Yeah, I'm trying to go as detailed as I can to explain to you all step by step over here. Everyone good? Understand until here? Okay, what's next that we need to do? Okay, there's one more thing, which is we need to calculate what is the intercept. Okay, the x-intercept. Okay, what do we know about x-intercept? X-intercept is y equals to 0. So we need to solve for this equation when your v is equals to 0. Okay, so my x-intercept calculation will be like this. Y equals to 0. So 8 sine 2t equals plus 4 equals to 0. Sine 2t is equals to -1 over 2. Okay, you move everything to the right hand side. So go and solve for trigo here. You find your alpha, inverse sine 1 over 2, which is equals to pi over 6. Okay, pi over 6, which quadrant will you get? A, S, T, C. sign is negative. Okay, sign is negative means quadrant 3 and 4. Okay, quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. So it will be here and here. The calculation will be pi plus pi over 6, then 2 pi minus pi over 6. Okay. 2t is equals to, what's pi plus pi over 6? 7 over 6 pi and 11 over 6 pi. Okay, you take 2 minus 1 over 6, 11 over 6 pi. And t, you divide everything by 2, so 7 over 12 pi, 11 over 12 pi. Okay, so that means for your last mark, right, over here, you will get here is 7 over 12 pi and 11 over 12 pi. Okay, do we need to draw the dotted line? Wait. Okay, this is the final diagram that we want to draw. Okay, do we need to draw? Don't need, but I draw lah. Okay, in fact, I draw all three to make it clear for myself. Or you just draw it gently. Okay, what are the important points? So 12, 4, and negative 4. Okay, dotted line, this one is not necessary for you to draw. Okay, so let's say here, here, and here. One more over here. The important points are 4, negative 4, and 12. Okay, then you see all the important points. Okay, so here also you have to actually still have to label down if you want to draw it accurately. So pi over 4, pi over 2, and 3 over 4 pi. Okay, how we'll do it? Not necessary, but we can do this. This one will be pi over 2, because I want to draw as accurate as I can. Then here is pi over 4. Then here is 3 over 4 pi. Okay, the black color one, this one is not necessary for you to plot. But I plot it out so I can show you how I draw it accurately. Okay, next thing. I will draw out the graph first. Okay, so here, it will start with 0 at the start. I'm going to draw my sine graph. Then pi over 4 at 12 here. Pi over 2. Okay, then 1, 2, 3. 3 over 4 pi. This one will be the lowest point. Yeah, I'm following here. This is 3 over 4 pi. Then back to pi over here. Okay, so my graph will look like this. Going up, going down, and go up again. Okay, this is my sine graph. Okay, then you see the 2 points. Remember the 2-point intersection? This one you have to label down. So this is 7 over 12 pi, and this is 11 over 12 pi. This question, tough. Okay, it's a tough trigo graph line. So if you look at this paper, right, a lot of differentiation, a lot of trigo. You realize that? 5 marks. Okay, I'll send this paper to you all later. Okay, let's go to question C. Find the acceleration of P at time t. Acceleration is dv over dt. Go and differentiate your v. Okay, what was v just now? D8 sine. Okay, wait. I put it like that. V equals to 8 sine 2t plus 4. Okay, go differentiate it. You will get 16 cos 2t. Yeah, only for 5 marks. Crazy, yeah, tough. So you can see that they really want you to understand on graph, like every single value, what it means. Okay, last one. Find the times when the acceleration of p is 0 for 0 to pi. Give your answer in terms of pi. So acceleration is 16 cos 2t. They want us to solve when a equals to 0. So 16 cos 2t equals to 0, cos 2t equals to 0. Okay, remember when we do cos, last week teacher mentioned to you all, sine, cos, tangent, when you all see 0, -1 or 1, we normally just use the graph. Okay, see where exactly, we don't use ASTC method, we use the graph so that's easier for us to find the value. Here I've got pi over 2, then 3 over 2 pi. Okay, so I will end up with 2t equals to pi over 2 and 3 over 2 pi. T will be equals to pi over 4. Then here is 3 over 4 pi. No problem. ASTC also can. Just that ASTC, because you get 0 at. Okay, you shift cos 0, you get 90 degrees. So what do you do with 90 degrees? Also can find that. Okay, number 9. If you are okay, please type 9. Any questions? You use ASTC, you'll get the same answer. Okay, you'll get the same answer. Okay, let's go to number 10. In an arithmetic progression, first term A, common difference D. The sum of the first 3 terms is 42. The product of the first 3 terms is -6720. Show that A bracket A plus 2D equals to -480. Okay, let's write down the first 3 terms first. What's first term, second term, and third term? This is an arithmetic progression. They only give us, they say it's A and D. So can I write an expression as A, first term? Second term is A plus D, because I plus D. Third term, I write as A plus 2D, because I add another D to it. Okay, so this is your first 3 terms. Right. We write an equation for the first statement first. The sum of the first 3 terms is equals to 42. So I will add all of it up. A sum of first 3 terms, which is A plus D plus A plus 2D equals to 42. Simplify this. 3A plus 3D equals to 42. I divide all by 3. We'll get A plus D equals to 40. Okay, we leave it like this first. See later on, maybe we need to simplify it. Okay, the blue statement, product of first 3 terms. Product means we multiply it. A times A plus D times A plus 2D is equals to -6720. Okay. Look over here. There's a A plus D. There's an A plus D here. If you look at the expression that they want you to solve, they want you to show A plus 2D only. It means this and this. Means we are going to replace this A plus D with 14. So I will rewrite it as A bracket 14 A plus 2D equals to -6720. Then I'm going to divide the whole thing by 14, which will get A plus 2D minus 6720 divided by 14, we'll get 480. Okay, shown. Okay, now I have 2 equations. They say, hence, given that A is positive, find the value of A and D. Okay, we can use these 2 equations. Okay, let me bring it down first. A plus D equals to 14. Then this equation that we found just now. Okay, what can we do here? Okay, what can we do? They want us to find A and D, so we can do simultaneous equation here. I will do a substitution. Okay, first I will, from the first equation, I rearrange first. Let's find D. Okay, we make D as a subject first. So D equals to 14 minus A. Let's call this equation 1. Let's call this equation 2. I will sub 1 into 2. Okay, substitute equation 1 into 2. So I replace the D. A plus 2, 14 minus A equals to minus 480. A bracket A plus 28 minus 2A equals to minus 480. A 28 minus A equals to minus 480. Open up the bracket. 28A minus A squared equals to minus 480. Change it to a quadratic equation. I bring everything to the right hand side. So A squared minus 28A minus 480 equals to 0. Okay, this one don't know how to solve. Use your calculator, but you should at least show the steps. Okay, type into a calculator. This is a quadratic equation. You should get 40 and negative 12, but we will factorize it like that. A minus 40, A plus 12 equals to 0. A is equals to 40, A equals to minus 12. Okay, they say given that A is positive, so we will reject this one. This one the one. Okay, then I will substitute it back into A sub A into back to equation 1. So D is equals to 14 minus 40. D is 14 minus 40 minus 26. Okay, number 10. Wait, haven't finished yet. Okay, this one 10A. Good, right? Okay, just now everyone, okay, 10A. 10B, I think just now a few of you not too sure. Okay, 10B is a geometric progression type of question. Third term is e to the power of 4x over 4. 10th term is e11x over 512. Find the first term and the common ratio. Okay, term, geometric progression. The nth term is also given to you the formula in front. You can just write it down first. AR to the power of n minus 1. Okay, they say the third term. Okay, third term, which is AR squared, 3 minus 1 is power 2, equals to e to the power of 4x over 4. Okay, the other one, they say 10th term. AR9 equals to e to the power of 4x over 4. Okay, often students I see get stuck here. Okay, because when you all see you got two unknowns, you try to do a simultaneous equation, but you say, hey, teacher, how come I cannot do substitution or elimination, or it's very complicated? One you all to remember, when you see geometric progression and terms, you take both the equation. How you do the simultaneous equation is you divide by each other. Okay, so you do elimination by divide. Okay, so you just remember this step. For geometric, okay, do elimination by dividing. Because normally when we do simultaneous equation, we will do plus or minus, right? Okay, so you take this one, U10, your term 10 divided by your term 3, which is AR power 9 over AR square equals to e to the power of 4x over 4 over. Hey, wait. Teacher write wrong already. This one is e to the power of 11x over 512. Okay, copy wrong already. E to the power of 11x over 512 over e to the power of 4x over 4. Okay, why do I do this? I want to get rid of the a. Okay, get rid of the a. R9 power 9 divided by r to the power of 2, we get r to the power of 7. Okay, then over here, okay, how can I write it nicer? This one, we write as like that, e to the power 11x over 512. Okay, when I divide a fraction, I need to change to multiply the inverse, right? So I need to multiply 4 over e to the power of 4x. Okay, remember, keep, change, flip when we divide fraction. Now we simplify further. 512 and 4, 1. This one will be 128. 11x minus 4x. This one we will get 7x. So here we will get e to the power of 7x over 128. R to the power 7. Okay, I want to find r, so I need to 7 root. What is 7 root in terms of indices? We can write it like this. Power 1 over 7. Okay, power 1 over 7, we multiply this, you get e to the power x, 128 to the power of 1 over 7, you get 2. So your r is e to the power x over 2. This is your answer. Okay, now how to find a? You substitute into one of these equations. Let's substitute into this. This one, the number smaller, right? Okay, so let's call this equation 1. Okay, sub r into 1. So a, e to the power x over 2 equals to e to the power of 4x over 4. Okay, let's solve for this question here. Wait, square here. Okay, so here you get e power 2x over 4 equals to e to the power of 4x over 4. Okay, 4 and 4 will get rid of each other. Then we can do a equals to e to the power of 4x over e to the power of 2x. And we'll get e to the power of 2x. Okay, number 10. Good. If good, please type 10 in the chat. Okay, they all get stuck at the first step just now? Those who were asking? Yes, right. Okay, so you all remember this one, geometric elimination. Okay, do elimination by dividing it. I think you can try to do substitution, but it'll be a bit longer. Then because of the structure of the equation. So the easiest way, just divide it. Okay, let's go to question 11. Solve this simultaneous equation. Okay, got equation 1, equation 2. Let's simplify it. Okay, I want you all observe here first. 3, 81, 9, 3. What do they have all in common? All can simplify to 3, right? Log 3, because all these are powers of 3. Okay, let's simplify it, because to solve for a log type of simultaneous equation, we need to either get rid or make the all become log 3x and log 3y. So you can treat it like x and y. Okay, let's look at the first one. 8. Okay, I call this 1, 2. Okay, equation 1. Okay, I want to simplify this 81 first. I want to change it to log 3. Can, right? Okay, so 8 log 3x plus 12 log 3, we do change our base, log 3y over log 3 81 equals to 5. Okay, what is log 3 81? We can rewrite it as 81 is 3 to the power of 4. So log 3 4. Sorry, 3 3 4 equals to 5. Okay, 4, we can bring this in front here. So it becomes 4 log 3 3, which will be 12 divided by 4. Okay, I'm just writing every step, but in exam, I don't think you need to write until so much also. Okay, log 3y over 4 equals to 5, and we'll get log 3x plus 3 log 3y equals to 5. Okay, the only thing I actually simplified was this. So actually, what I think you can do also, you can write this maybe somewhere at the side. They show your working, how you simplify it. Because you see all the other terms never change. Okay, equation 2. Let us simplify that log 9x. 4 log 3x over log 3 9 plus 3 log 3y equals to 2. Okay, we do the same thing, log 3x. This one is log 3 square plus 3 log 3y equals to 2. The 2, we bring in front. So 4 log 3x divided by 2 plus 3 log 3y equals to 2. 4 divided by 2, we get 2 log 3x plus 3 log 3y equals to 2. Okay, so we got 2 of this equation. Okay, both is quite nice because we both also got log 3y. So we can straight away do an elimination. Let's call this equation 3 and this one equation 4. Okay, I'll bring my equation 3 down here. So I can eliminate. To eliminate, I will minus both the equation with each other. So I take equation 4 minus equation 3. Okay, 4 minus 3, or you take 3 minus 4, up to you. We get minus 6 log 3x equals to negative 3. Log 3x equals to 1 over 2. Okay, then I will, okay, what I will do is x equals to 3 to the power of 1 over 2. I change log form to index form. Okay, 3 to the power of 1 over 2. This will be your answer. Okay, next thing, I want to find y. Let's see which equation the easiest to find y. Okay, we can use which equation? Okay, any of it also can actually. Yeah, I'll use 4 lah. 4 looks like the easiest one because seems like the smallest value. Okay, so sub x into equation 4. Okay, a lot of students will ask me, teacher, all these statements, is it necessary or not? Not necessary, but it's easier for the marker to understand what are you doing. Okay, so I want to substitute into here, which is 2. Okay, actually we can substitute this log 3x into here immediately also if you want. I think it will be easier. Okay, so I think we do this. Sub log 3x equals to 1 over 2 into 4. So 2 times 1 over 2 plus 3 log 3y equals to 2. 3 log 3y, 2 times 1 over 2 will be 1. So this will become 1 log 3y equals to 1 over 3. Y is 3 to the power of 1 over 3. Or cube root 3. Okay, if you want to write it that way also can. Okay, 11. If all good for 11, can you just type 11? Now I know how to do. Okay, yeah, there's a few I saw. All right, 11. Okay, last one. Okay, last one is a trigo question. You see, another trigo. So we will be doing a lot of differentiation and trigo exercise. Solve the equation. Secant 3 theta minus pi over 2 equals to 2. Okay, this one, the angle not so nice. So this one, they give you from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. Okay, first thing, what is secant? Secant is 1 over cos. So we can change it to like this first. 1 over cos 3 theta minus pi over 2 equals to 2. We inverse the entire thing. This is equals to 1 over 2. Okay, first thing I want to find, we find our alpha. Inverse cos 1 over 2. Okay, this is in radian. So we'll write it in terms of radian. Okay, pi over 3. 5-mark question means most likely you have multiple answers also. What's next? We're going to do our ASTC. Okay, ASTC. Okay, what about ASTC that we need to know? Okay, first thing, we actually need to go and find what's the angle first. So we are solving for 3 theta minus pi over 2. Okay, which is, we start from here. Theta is from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. 3 theta. Okay, 3 theta is, you multiply the whole thing by 3, you get negative 3 over 2 pi. 3 over 2 pi. Then you minus pi over 2. You get negative 2 pi and until pi only. Okay, this is the angle that we want. If you don't know how to interpret this, convert this into degree first. Negative 2 pi is negative 360 degrees to 180 degrees. Okay, everyone understand this part here? Why we have to do this also is because we want to see what are the range of the values of the angles that we want. From where to where? Okay, negative 360 to 180. All right. Okay, next one. We are going to find this. Cos is positive. Cos is equals to positive. So we will consider quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. Okay, pi over 3 is equals to 60 degrees. So quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. All right. How do we do this type of question? We have to take into consideration this domain here first. From negative 360 to 180 degrees. Okay, let's say you don't know how to do this. What's the method that I taught you all to do? If you see got negative 360 means you need to go one round behind also. And how do you find one round behind? Okay, if you don't know how to straight away count all the value, you take based on the 0 to 360 degrees first. Okay, which is, this one is alpha, this one is 2 pi minus alpha. Then what you're going to do to both of these value, you're going to minus 2 pi to it. Okay, and how do I minus 2 pi to it? Actually, you just need to put a negative to both of these values. Okay, let me show you all how to calculate the next part. Okay, the angle right now is 3 theta minus pi over 2. Alpha is pi over 3. 2 pi minus alpha. So you take your calculator, you type 2 minus 1 over 3. You get 5 over 3 pi. Okay, this is based on 0 to 2 pi. But my angle need until negative 2 pi. So you are gonna minus 2 pi to both of these values. But actually, right, for you to minus 2 pi, very simple only. You just need to minus, put a negative to here and put a negative to here. Okay, you don't believe? You try, you take 1 over 3, you minus 2, you get minus 5 over 3 pi. Okay, you take 5 over 3, you minus 2, you get minus 1 over 3. Okay, so here you minus 2 pi. Why we do that is because we want from minus 2 pi to 0, which will get negative pi over 3 and minus 5 over 3 pi. Okay, so you have a total of 4 answers over here. Okay, next, we check with these 4 values, which one is out of the range of here. Okay, one of it is out of the range, which is this one, 5 over 3 pi. So we don't want this 5 over 3 pi. Okay, because we only want from minus 2 pi to pi. Okay, so we remove 5 over 3 pi. Okay, this is, if you don't know how to straight away read from the graph itself, the ASTC graph, you go and find all the values, then you reject it. Okay, now you got these 3 values. You're going to add pi over 2 to all the value, then you're going to divide 3 to all the value. Okay, so I will do the plus pi over 2 first, which will get 5 over 6 pi over 6 minus 7 over 6 pi. Theta, 5 over 18 pi over 18 and minus 7 over 18 pi. Okay, 101%. One question like this will come out for your exam. Is there a pi over 18? Yeah. Isn't this pi over 18? (13 over 18? Don't have. Okay, number 12. Okay, if all good, then you just type 12 for this last one. 100%, this one question will come out. Okay, solving of trigo, confirm got one. All right, okay, so this is the end for May-June 2024 paper 1-3. And I'll send this to y'all. Okay, we still got one more paper for this series here.